Hi, I'd like to demonstrate the dangers of some Facebook applications for you and maybe help some people that have computer problems and they don't really understand why they're caused. I'm going to demonstrate what's called a memory leak, a software memory leak on an application that's published by Facebook. It's one of the games. Before I start, I'd like to just point out a couple of things. There's a column here. I have this software on the side, and it says page file usage, PF usage, and I'm running currently at around just over 600 megabytes of page file. And then I have my physical memory available, and I'm running here 640,000, which is basically 640 meg. Okay, so I have 640 meg of available memory before I start playing, and I have a 613 megabyte page file. So I'm going to go ahead and start the application. It's called Word Challenge. Okay, and it's an application that's embedded into Facebook. I was playing it last night, and I noticed my computer would start running horribly before the game was even finished at one round. So that's what happens when people, software developers will make a nice software application, but it'll make your computer run really bad. And this is why, is because it has a memory leak and it ends up eating up too much memory. And when your memory's all gone, your computer runs like garbage. Alright, so let's start the game. It's going to take a bit. You're going to watch me play around here, and then after the round is done, we'll look at the page file and memory usage and we'll see where it is. Already you can see it's starting to climb, 657, and available is already down to 460. So this is the memory leak in action. This 450, this number that keeps going down and down and down, and the application hasn't even started. It's 200 megabytes of application file, and the game is just loading. And if you go over to Processes, you'll see here Internet Explorer is currently taking up 280 megabytes just for one application. That's a lot for one little game. Let's go back to performance so we can watch it. Okay, here we go. And begin. Okay, so I'm not very good at this, so just bear with me while I play a couple of minutes here. And then when we get to the end, I have a feeling this bar, this 883 now that it's at, will be up here somewhere. And last night I got it was all the way up here. It was 1.5 gigabytes of page file and almost zero physical memory available by the time I finish one round. So I'm just going to prove a point, and here we go. Uh-oh. This is not good. I had just practiced this, and I went all the way up to 1.5 gig, and then I released it all, and the memory went back to normal. But now it's not even coming up. Look at this, 520 megabytes for one application. 550, and it's just climbing constantly. 556, 560, 565, 568, 572. So anyways, that's a demonstration of a memory leak. Even though I'm not even able to play the game, it's that bad. And this is already down to 100, so 100 megs left. Let's just see how it plays out and see if this gets to 0. It's almost there. 77, 78. This is a steady climb, 1.13 gigabyte on the page file. So, I mean, either my computer suddenly turned into a dog, or this application has a problem. Or I think the application has a problem. If you have a really good computer, you probably won't even notice this. Like a super with lots of megabytes, but most people just have a, like an average Dell with 1 gigabyte of memory of RAM, or even less. Some people are playing on older machines with 256 megabytes of RAM, or 512 megabytes of RAM. And an application like this will just bring your computer to its knees. Anyways, I'm not going to be able to play, but I think I proved my point. The memory is almost down to 0. It's down underneath 10,000 now, and this is up to 1.2 gigabytes. So if we just let this sit, I think this will just climb and climb. Anyhow, good luck with your computer problems. Goodbye.